Welcome to Expedition Aotearoa, where we experience the breathtaking landscapes and 4x4 trails of Aotearoa, New Zealand. Early morning, we packed our vehicles and left Tauranga all the way through Auckland to Aotearoa. The journey took us over 7 hours for the 500 odd kilometers to travel to there. We stayed at the Aotearoa camping ground. This camping ground is very near to the first entry of 90 Mile Beach. The Aotearoa camping ground consists of a few huts or houses as well as camping areas. We as a group love to camp without power, so we used that area where we camped as the whole group. Every night we had big fires going where we made our braais. Early the next morning, we as a group got together after quite a windy night. We had a small briefing to talk about the adventures that lay ahead.
Now this morning we're going to go on 90 Mile Beach. That's normally the only biggest obstacle you have there to get on the beach. It's soft sand. Tehan will be the guy that leads us on the beach. And I'll take Sweep, that's the guy at the back for the strip up to the top. This morning, have some warm clothes with you. We're going to stop at Cape Rehinga at the lighthouse. You guys can walk down to there. It's normally chilly down there. It's normally wind blowing down there. This morning, watch the vehicle in front of you and watch the vehicle behind you. It's quite important that you have the right distances between each other, because if the one in front of you goes too slow and you come in on his ass, the chances are you're going to sit, especially when we get on the beach. That's the biggest thing. The rest of the beach, 90 Mile Beach, is quite hard. So anything else from your side? Yeah, this morning, please guys, don't drink in the vehicles. 90 Mile Beach is an official road, as in New Zealand. You can be stopped and breathalyzed on that, so we won't take chances on that.
We left the Aotearoa camping ground and strategically placed a camera where every vehicle could drive over the camera. Unfortunately, one of our members picked up the camera thinking it fell off a vehicle. Nonetheless, the adventure began. 90 Mile Beach is a short trip from Aotearoa camping ground. 90 Mile Beach gets its name from the fact that it's actually only 55 miles long. This beach is located on the western coast of the far north of the North Island and is quite desolate. The beach is actually an official public highway and is used as an alternative to State Highway 1, mainly used for tourist trips and when the main road is closed due to landslides and floods. In 1932, the beach was used as a runway for airmail services between Australia and New Zealand. In 2011, 90 Mile Beach was part of Aotearoa, New Zealand's long-distance tramping route, and up to today you can see people walking all the way from Cape Rehinga down to the bottom.
Good morning, this is day one. We're traveling on 90 Mile Beach and we're going all the way up to Tapaki Stream, and then we're going to do some dune riding up there, and then we're going down to Cape Rehinga. And that'll be the day for us today. And tonight we're making a nice poichi. Thanks.
This is the end of the convoy. This is my vehicle, and then we've got all these vehicles driving down 90 Mile Beach. This is one massive convoy going all the way up. Tehan right there in the front. Still there, only there. That's what it looks like. What a day.
Alright guys, while driving on 90 Mile Beach, please be on the lookout for kids, dogs and people fishing. It's important that you watch for them. It could be that they walk in front of your vehicle and we do not want that. Thanks.
We had a lunch stop at Manganui Bluff Reserve. Thereafter we headed off to the Tapaki stream. We drove through the Tapaki stream, which is fresh water coming from the mainland. Our vehicles were run on the beach, which was salt water. We were very glad that we had some fresh water to bathe our vehicles in. The Tapaki Sand Dunes is located southeast of the Cape Rehinga Lighthouse and on the western side of the Aotearoa Peninsula. The dunes covers an area of approximately 10 kilometers by 1 kilometer. Some dunes even reach up to 150 meters or 490 feet. The Tapaki stream runs through this area and some of the dunes end in the Tapaki stream. Te Rehinga Wairua, or Cape Rehinga, is a separation marker between the Tasman Sea from the west and the North Pacific Ocean on the east. One can see the tidal race as the two seas meet from the lighthouse. This area is highly significant to the Maori, marks the point from which the Maori, Wairua, the spirit, returns to their traditional homeland. Maori mythology states that the spirits of the dead traveled to Cape Rehinga on their journey to the afterlife to leap off this headland and climb the trees of the 800-year-old Puutukawa tree and descend to the underworld to return to their traditional homeland of Hawaii. The lighthouse is one of the first lights that shipping observes when arriving from the Tasman Sea and the North Pacific. It was first lit in 1941. In 1987, it was automated and unmanned. The lighthouse is located 79 meters above sea level. It is 10 meters high with a modern rotating beacon run on solar panels and batteries. Approximately 10,000 people visit the lighthouse each year. After the long day out, we returned to Aotearoa Holiday Park, where we had some poikikos. Please like and subscribe.